Now I thought today I would make up some potato wedges. Now these are really simple to do and are absolutely scrummy yummy, so give these a go. So for making these potato wedges, I'm just going to go through the ingredients I'm going to use. Now I've got my potatoes, I've got 4 nice chunky potatoes because I'm going to be making nice chunky potato wedges. Now the potatoes I'm going to use are these ones called Maris Piper. I find they work really well for making potato wedges. Obviously, you know, if you've got other potatoes, go and use those. Maybe really good ones would be the ones you use for making your roast potatoes. So 4 nice chunky potatoes. Out of each potato, we're aiming to get 6 potato wedges because we're going to cut it long ways down the middle, and then each half you should be able to slice into 3 wedges, so 6 wedges per potato. Now what you need to do with those is just wash them on the outside, dry them, obviously leave the skin on, and then we're going to put them in a bowl with some extra virgin olive oil, add some herbs. Now the herbs I'm going to use are these ones, herbs de Provence. Now the first ingredient in that pot is rosemary, which goes really well with the potato wedges. But if you've got different herbs, maybe you've got Italian herbs or mixed herbs, or you could mix up rosemary and thyme and some other stuff, make it your own. In terms of quantity, I'm going to use 4 teaspoons of these herbs. So I kind of reckon it's about 1 teaspoon per potato. And then we've got paprika. This is smoked paprika, and I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Now the paprika will give it a lovely colour, and also it'll just give it that smokiness with the herbs. Delish. Salt and pepper seasoning, you do need to season it quite well just to sort of, you know, bring that potato alive. And obviously we've mentioned the olive oil. We use just enough really to cut, you know, to sort of mix up with the potatoes so everything's nicely covered. So there's all the ingredients. Now I'm going to go off, wash my potatoes, dry them, and then chop them into 6 potato wedges. So I've got my wedges nice and chunky as I want them. Now what I'm going to do is just put some olive oil over there. I'm not going to measure it out exactly. You just want enough that you can get everything coated really. So good glug of that. Now also we've got these herbs. Let's do the last one. That's it. 4 and a bit. Make sure there's plenty on there. Then we've got the paprika. Now again, a couple of teaspoons of that. That'll do. Salt and pepper seasoning. Now you really do need to season this quite well. And black pepper. You know it's going to taste good. It smells beautiful with those herbs and paprika. Now we can get our hands in there and mix it all around. I'm just going to go in there. Just give that a good toss around. Just try and get everything nicely coated with all those mixture of herbs and that. There you go. They're ready to go in the oven and be cooked. So what I'm going to do now is to get myself a baking tin that we're going to place in a preheated oven. Now I've got my baking tin, and what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of oil there, a little bit of that olive oil again, and just quickly give that a quick wipe on the bottom there. Don't want nothing sticking to it if we can help it. Now with your potato wedges, obviously I've got them all in the bowl there. And what you want to do is put them so you've got the skin facing outwards, and do that all the way along with all your potato wedges. Now I've got my wedges on the baking tray, and I've got a little bit of that mixture left, so you can just quickly give them a quick brush, especially if there's any that kind of missed a little bit. Lovely. So I'll just carry on and just get the last bit out of that bowl. That's it. I've given that all a quick brushing. Look at that, beautiful colour on that. Now it's a good time to switch your oven on and get it preheated. Now my oven's just come up to temperature, so I'm just going to pop these in here, like that. Lovely. Now it's a preheated oven. Temperature wise, my oven is set to 220 degrees Celsius, which is 425 degrees Fahrenheit, gas mark 7. Now cook time, you really want to cook these until they've just got a beautiful colour on them and they look scrummy. Now to give you an estimate, I would say 40-45 minutes, possibly even a bit longer, because these are chunky potato wedges. Now what I'd say is about every 15 minutes you just want to turn the potato wedges. So turn them on the other side, and then just at the end you can even put them, you know, sitting on the skin, so everything gets a beautiful colour. Now I've had the potato wedges cooking for 15 minutes, so what I am going to do is pull them out and just flip them over the other side. Now when you pull these out, just give them a gentle little shake like that, and that should just help to loosen some of them. So let's pull them out and flip them all over. Oh, look at those. Now I've just pulled those out, and what I'm going to do is just move them over to the other side. So just flip them over like that. So do that with all the rest. Now just flip those over, so do that carefully, and what I'm going to do is place them back in the oven for another 15 minutes. So again, just pop them back in the oven, so another 15 minutes, same temperature. 220 degrees Celsius. Now I've had those cooking again for another 15 minutes, so in total they've had 30 minutes. So again, just give it a bit of a shake. It just helps to loosen them. So I'm going to pull those out, and this time we're going to flip them, but flip them so the skin's side down. So again, I've just taken those out, and I say this time I'm going to put them skin side down, but look at the colour on those, beautiful. So again, just do that with all the rest. Now flip those all over, looking good, look at it, beautiful. Now I'm going to pop those back in the oven, say probably another 15 minutes, maybe only 10 minutes, see how they look, because they've already got a beautiful colour. So I'm just going to pop those in, same temperature, 10, maybe 15 minutes, and I reckon they'll be done. Now I've had mine cooking, just coming up for 45 minutes. Oh, looky, looky. Again, just, you know, grab them, look at them, they're all nice and loose. They are beautiful. Now what you could do at this point is you could switch your oven off, and if you were making something like a burger or finishing off your roasting, or if you're going to serve them instead of your roast potatoes or whatever you're going to serve them with, go and get that prepared. You can leave them in the oven, and then when you want to serve it up, they're nice and warm. Now I can't wait to do all that, so I'm going to pull mine out and go and try one now. Oh yeah. Lovely. Now I've just taken those out of the oven and they look gorgeous. Look at the colour on those. Now I'm going to transfer those onto a plate, and I'm going to serve mine with some, you know, like dipping sauce, maybe a bit of barbecue sauce, red sauce, mayonnaise, whatever you want to serve it up with, you know, get that all ready, and we're going to try one. Now I've got my dipping sauces there, and I am just going to try one of these. Look at that one. Ooh. Oh. Let me just try it as it is first. Mine is not too hot. Nice and crispy on the outside, soft in the middle, and when you're eating that sort of outside, you've got that, the lovely herbs, the smokiness of the paprika. That is delicious. Look at that inside, that's nice and soft. Now I'm just going to go in for a little bit of sauce. Which one shall I have? Kind of tempted to go for this barbecue sauce. A bit of barbecue sauce on there. That is wonderful. Honestly, that is so much better than the ones you go and buy at the shop. It is so nice to make these homemade. They're simple, delicious. Play about with the mix. I mean, you could add a little bit of cayenne pepper, or you could have maybe some Parmesan cheese on there if you want. You can add that towards the end. You know, go and make it your own and enjoy. Thanks for watching my videos, and I'll see you on the next one. And if anybody wants one, help yourself. See you again soon. The Original Naked Chef.